Hi, there's your business. Just going through the question that I gave you to do. So, as you know, kind of after we left school, we began the accounting chapters. So it's important that you look back in the assignments and you start from the beginning, from the first measuring business profitability one, because there's three parts to answering a question like this. Okay, so if you're kind of starting off and you haven't looked at it before, just make sure you look through the PowerPoints or look in your book in chapter 22, Measuring Business Profitability. So in this, we have the income statement, and the income statement is made up of three parts. The trading account, which is the first bit, then the profit and loss, which is the middle bit, the profit and loss of this section here, and then the appropriation section, which is just the end section here. Okay, so all in all, your question, when you're able to answer an income statement question, all the three will all go together in a row, and your answer will look like this. Okay, now I know the last assignment that I've given you, I've asked you to answer question 11 on page 293 in your book, your blue book. And that's the income statement. So that's all the three parts we were learning all put together to answer the question, okay? So we'll never do the parts separate from now on. We'll have them all together, okay? So just to go through the answer and the solution, which I'll upload to question 11 there that I asked you to do. So we just have in the question, we have sales, purchases, closing stock, opening stock. We just have a list of all different things in the question, and we figures. So what we need to do is we need to go to our PowerPoint, or we need to go to our book, and we need to learn this layout. So see the layout here on the left hand side here. This is our layout. So every single time, the left side, the stuff that's going in under each heading at the left will always be the same. So you need to just learn from your book or from the PowerPoint where the words go. So sales always goes first, for example. Then less cost of sales, opening stock, purchases, carriage inwards, cost of goods available for sale, less closing stock. This always goes in that order. So you'll have to just learn the order they go in, and it's in the PowerPoint and it's in your book as well. And then you go down and you go into gross profit. Then you start your expenses. So these are all expenses, business expenses, and I have a list of them on the PowerPoint. So you're just going to have to learn the layout basically. When you have the layout learned, okay, it's going to be the same all the time for any time you're asked the question. And then all you have to do then is just literally put in the figures from the question. So I'm looking at the book now on page 293, and I'm looking at question 11, and I can see all the words and I can see the numbers as well. The words like sales and purchase and all, they're not in order, so that's why you need to learn this side. So then you're going to be able to put them in order, the wording, and then you just put in the figures. So sales in the question is 280,000, less cost of sales, so the cost of selling these. So we've opening stock, purchases, carriage inwards, and then we add them all, and we've cost of goods available for sale. Okay, and then we take away our closing stock. Okay, and then we get cost of goods sold. So this minus this equals this. And again, the layout is in the PowerPoint that I've given you. How do we get our gross profit? Well, it's sales minus cost of goods sold. So cost of sales. Sales minus the cost of selling those is our gross profit. Then we go down and we continue on, and this is the profit and loss section. So we list all our expenses, which I'm getting from question 11 in the book on page 293. I know what expenses are because I've looked at notes, and I list them all and just add them all up again. And then you can continue on then down, and you're just going to add them up, and then net profit is your expenses minus your gross profit, and you're just going to add in your tax and minus your dividends. And again, the layout is all there. Please, if you have any questions, just let me know. That's the whole question put together there now. So I'll see how you got on in answering it, and I'll